Zimbabwe is talking about very hot issues that have happened in the nation as more and more corrupt activities of Emmerson Mnangagwa and his cohorts continue to come out. And looking at the tenseness that is in the nation right now, it is so sad to discover that, ironically, Zimbabwe also attends the Africa Anti-Corruption Day alongside other African countries. It is so amazing that a country that is marauded by such kind of issues that concerning corruption, thievery, and thuggery like Zimbabwe would find itself also amongst the other countries that are talking about corruption right now. And just imagine the shame that it brings to Zimbabwe when they are sitting together with other countries that are genuinely fighting for the end of corruption. And yet the bishops of corruption are the ones that are also in their midst. You can see the hypocrisy that we have in Zimbabwe, the hypocrisy of ZANU-PF, that we are dealing with hypocrites. So the ZBC Online also reports that Zimbabwe has joined at least 48 other African countries to commemorate the African Union Anti-Corruption Day. This year's Anti-Corruption Day is focused on the theme effective whistleblowers protection mechanism, a critical tool in the fight against corruption, which highlights the importance of whistleblowing in combating corruption. The Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission, ZAC, is leading the commemorations in Harare. Just imagine. This is funny. These guys are jokes, I tell you. They are jokes. The member states of the African Union adopted the African Union Convention on Prevention and Combating Corruption. The convention at the second ordinary session of the Assembly of the Union held in Maputo, Mozambique on the 11th of July 2003. The convention entered into force on 5th August 2006, 30 days after the deposit of the 15th instrument of ratification. To date, 48 countries have ratified the convention and are states parties to it. Just imagine. So we have the pictures of ZAC members and other, I don't know who they are, whether they are government employees or government ministers, whatever it is, that are also part of this. But well, the irony, like I said, is that Zimbabwe would find themselves hosting and even leading the discussions that are taking place right at this commemoration day, while Zimbabwe is embarrassing itself with corruption. So I don't know what these ZAC people will be saying here. I don't know what they will be sharing when they are actually in a country that is allowing people that are so corrupt, people that are stealing billions of US dollars, walking scot-free, and nobody has the power to prosecute them. And yet the issue about whistleblowers that they're talking about, whistleblowers are out there. They've done everything, but we have also seen some people that have blown whistles being also victimized, and like the Mike Chimombes and Mpofu, they are also suffering at the hands of Mnangagwa because they wanted to expose Wikino Chivayo, and they now look at them. They have a serious price to pay for that. So you can see that ZANU-PF, the government of ZANU-PF that we are dealing with, is just a funny government. These people are never serious about anything. And it is very ironic and sad to find that they want to be appearing to be doing something to the point of joining other countries in fighting against corruption. There is no one who is fighting corruption in Zimbabwe. If anything, in Zimbabwe, Mnangagwa would promote any of those people that seem to be very corrupt. Those that are more corrupt, Mnangagwa is good at even protecting them and making sure that there is nothing that happens to them. ZAC is given instructions not to investigate people like Wikino Chivayo, who have enough evidence that has been shown in the public domain on how corrupt they've been and how they've embezzled quite a lot of funds that are to the tune of millions of US dollars. But nothing is happening to them. They can even come out on videos challenging Zimbabwean people, rubbing salt into the wounds of the Zimbabwean people and telling Zimbabwean people that there is nothing that you can ever do to me. That is what he's saying, because he knows that his boss Mnangagwa, or his father Mnangagwa, is a man who promotes those that are corrupt, and he loves to see corruption thriving. So it's very ironic and very sad to find that Zimbabwe is also taking part, and for that matter, being the host and the leaders in this talk about corruption. So what do they think about themselves when they are talking about corruption in such a corrupt country, a corrupt government with all systems corrupted by Mnangagwa and ZANU-PF? Very, very sad development indeed. We are dealing with clowns. These people are never serious. So this is what it is. We will continue to be just giving you updates of what is happening in the nation and around the country. Thank you so much. Bless you.